You know, horror games are the coolest and most immersive way to experience fear. Like watching a horror movie is cool and all, but you're just yelling at the dumb character like, do not go in there. But in games though, you are the dumb character that goes in there. Every decision is on you, and the question is, would you survive if you were dropped into those games? Well, that's exactly what we're figuring out today. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm diving into some of the scariest horror games I know. Just a small collection of games. I would probably do a second part. And asking one simple question. Could I survive? I'll give you my strategy, my thought process, my 200 IQ survival tactics, and yeah, probably end up admitting I'll die in like 5 minutes, but at least we're honest out here. Now, first off, that game is amazing. We all know it. It's The Closing Shift, one of those Japanese indie horror games by Chillas Art. If you never played it, you basically work the night shift at a Starbucks, and slowly things get creepier and creepier. Creepy customers, weird noises, and eventually there's like really weird plot twists in the end. So in The Closing Shift, you're a girl and you're probably really broke because she couldn't just quit. And after some 30 minutes like that, you're gonna experience some really weird shit, like naked customers, stuff going missing, and a lot of things. Now let's talk survival. Would I survive working the night shift? The answer is absolutely. First off, I would quit.
Oh my god.
But let's say I have to finish the shift. The stalker dude eventually sneaks in, hides, and waits until you're alone at this point. Most players walk right into the trap, but not me. Why? Cameras. I would set my phone up, recording everything, and then the second I sense something's off, like, oh wow, why is the milk carton mysteriously moved? I'm gone. I'm rewatching that video and I'm gone. I'm quitting. And the worst case scenario, he does pop out. I'm in a Starbucks. I got weapons, hot coffee to the face. Do you know how hot that milk gets? That's basically a war crime waiting to happen. The second he legends, pow, I'm treating him like I'm Gordon Ramsay with anger issues. Verdict, I survived the closing shift easily. He's creepy. I'm gonna get really scared, but he's just some dude. So second, Outlast, now aka the game that ruined childhood. When I was younger, I couldn't even watch PewDiePie play this game without turning the brightness and muting the sound like a coward. Outlast puts you in the shoes of a journalist going to an abandoned asylum to investigate weird experiments. First off, stop right there. Why would a journalist with nothing but a camera into AA batteries walk into an abandoned asylum at night? Investigate experiments? That's the government's business. I'm not getting involved. If someone emailed me, hey, there's human experimentation at this asylum, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy, and then delete the email. Case closed. But let's say for the sake of this video, I did go in. Would I survive? Short answer, no. Because even I tried playing that game and I couldn't complete it. Absolutely not. Because you're just dealing with creepy hallways and like naked dudes just following you and who can easily rip you apart like paper. And there's that big dude in the beginning of the game, Chris Walker. This dude is like massive, pure muscle, and has the energy of like some meth head decided to do murder speedruns. I don't care how fast I am. If Chris Walker sees me, I'm done for. The only weapon I got is a camera with night vision. What am I supposed to do? Blind him with my flash? If I somehow manage to outrun one mutant and others around the corner, I can't fight back. I can't even hide properly. Verdict, I'm dying in a slow, painful death. Now, on to Resident Evil 2, one of my favorite, maybe favorite Resident Evil games. You play as either Leon Kennedy or Claire, but I played Leon. So, trying to survive a zombie outbreak in Raccoon City, zombies, monsters, puzzle, and of course, Mr. X. Let's keep it real. Would I survive Resident Evil 2? Honestly, I would die in the first puzzle. But what if I had tutorials? Unlike Outlast, you actually get weapons, guns, knives, grenades, and zombies. Bro, zombies are the easiest horror enemy to deal with. Slow, dumb, loud. As long as you don't get surrounded, you're fine. And I'm not going to be wasting ammo. I'm aiming straight for the legs and the head. Kneecaps, they're gone. Then comes the real problem. Mr. X. Big trench coat man stomping around like he owns the place. He's intimidating, sure, but yeah, he's killing me straight away. But what if Mr. X was not there? The Lickers and the G-Mutants would totally also kill me. Verdict, I'm dying in Raccoon City. Finally, let's talk about FNaF 4. And this one is tricky because unlike the others, you're not an adult, you're a kid. You're literally playing as a little boy trapped in his own house, trying to survive against nightmare animatronics. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. Just look at them. Here's the thing though, I think I could survive this one. Why? Because they're not real, they're nightmares. And me, I don't dream about evil teddy bears. The only thing I dream about is probably you guys subscribing and liking the videos. Yes sir, that's my dream right there. But okay, let's say they are real. In this scenario, I would probably just barricade everything and That's it, I'm going to sleep. But what if I had nothing to barricade the doors? Then the real problem would be stress. I would just be running around, and can I keep that up for 5 nights? Maybe not. So I would just probably fall to the ground and then probably die. So final verdicts, I'm also dying. Freddy is getting me.